Okay, so I was going to do the next part of the Indiana Jones game, and then I was like, you know what? It's been a while since we looked at The Little Mermaid. We have episode 13, so let's look at that. Now, when it comes to the Stone Protectors, where I usually got the episodes, only wants to show part two instead of both part one and part two. And so I don't know what's going on there. But so there's a little bit of a delay. I think we were on episode 6. We are almost done with the Stone Protector. So that's why there's a delay with the Stone Protectors. I didn't forget. So I'm trying to find where else I can get the episodes. And because I do want to find out what happens next. And I'm sure you do as well. So anyway, let's get into it. Oh, and I'm going to be eating. I try not to on camera, but it's my midnight snack.
Of all the places in Hedwig's
It's
kingdom, this is the
Bobo.
creepiest if you ask me. They call it Shipwreck Reef. I've heard that these ships are full of ghosts, but I'm not gonna let a few ghosts stop me. I've gotta find out what Hedwig's up to.
He's brave.
You're not gonna find out a thing, clownfish, because I'm not gonna let ya.
You get him, Dudley.
Oh no! The Barracuda gang! Can't let him see me. Huh? Dudley's here too. I'll stay hidden for a while. This is a pretty dangerous place.
Dudley was following him, though. Yeah, Dudley made the point that he was not gonna let Bobo find anything, and so what's going on there? Come on, Dudley. Have faith in you. And I do have to say, before I butcher the English language, that's pretty creative. The Barracuda gang. That sounds like oh, that sounds like a high school group, doesn't it? You know, like the Pink Ladies and the T-Birds. And that's what they were called, wasn't it? Grease isn't my favorite. No, I know, shocker there. And when I was in high school, it was the 25th anniversary for Grease, and of course they put it back in theaters. My cousin, she was all about it. She loved Grease. And so we went and saw it. And there were people singing and dancing in the aisles and everything. She got up and she danced and all of it. I didn't really know the songs. I mean, like there were two songs that I knew, and I sang along to the ones that I knew, but yeah, when it comes to the Barracuda Gang, I think that's creative. I like that. Yeah. And another one would be West Side Story and the Jets and the other one that's but yeah, Dudley said that he was gonna follow Bobo. Bobo's slippery like that. He's he's quick. I'm sorry, but look, I love Bobo, but he doesn't look like a clownfish. I've never seen a clownfish look like that. I've never seen a fish look like this. If you show me a picture of a fish that looks like this, fine. I'm fine with being wrong. I really am. But it's like that that German dinosaur movie from the 2000 from like 2000 or something, and it was like a knockoff of Land Before Time. It's like none of there aren't any dinosaurs that look like that. Again, I love Bobo. I think he's adorable. But I don't know any fish that look like that unless they're at SpongeBob Rock Bottom. All the references. Okay, let's see why Bobo is here.
I wonder where that clownfish went. He
Yeah,
was
I
just a minute
wonder.
ago. I better tell Hedwig I saw him sneaking around.
Oh, my golden tablet.
We haven't
This
seen
is
that in a
where the little
while.
mermaid and her prince seek the recipe for the potion of change.
Yeah.
How simple it is to lure them into my traps using the golden tablet as bait.
Oh my God.
Hedwig! Yoo-hoo! Hedwig! You better keep an eye out for the mermaid's clownfish. He was at Shipwreck Reef and might be on his way here.
Nonsense! If that ridiculous clownfish were anywhere nearby, don't you think I'd know about it, huh? Shh, you'll never guess who just showed up.
Come
Who?
As I was
on,
saying,
Dudley.
I've been giving serious consideration to changing my hairdo, Dudley.
Huh?
I'm told that long hair is terribly old-fashioned, and you know me. I've always been known for my sophistication and flair.
Get out of there, Bobo.
Right, of course.
Speaking of changes, I finally found the perfect hiding place for the golden tablet, which shows a secret recipe for the changing potion. Now that it's hidden in the Valley of the Volcanoes, Marina will never find it.
Oh, she's sneaky.
I sure wish I knew what you were talking about. Could you give me a hint?
You see what I'm talking about now?
Come on, Dudley.
Now I gotcha.
It's hidden inside that huge cave that's next to the most active volcano in the valley, which makes it one of the most dangerous places in my entire kingdom. So I'm sure that obnoxious mermaid and a dimwit prince won't go anywhere near it. The trap is set. And after I've got them and some...
Oh, he just mentioned Ansem. I was about to say, when I paused this, I was about to say, what is the point of this one? You know, I feel like half her traps are just pointless It's like she's bored and she wants to do something. This one, she's going after Ansem. Oh my. Okay, now I'm on board with it. Because like all the others, it was like she was just messing around with Marina and Justin. And now we're kicking it up a notch. Uh-huh. Because she went after Ansem in that one with the flute. I think that was the last one. And yeah, that was the last one. And she bewitched him with that song and everything. Is this kind of like revenge to get at him? Because again, they have a history. So is it starting to tie in everything between them and now I'm excited. Because again, this series is 26 episodes altogether. So I hope it does. I hope in some way or another we see closure for at least Ansem. I don't know. Hedwig too. I mean, let's be fair here. Yes, she's the bad guy, but she deserves closure, okay? And that'll be a loose end tied up. Let's say that. Um, yeah, that's that instead of just the whole thing of, will Marina and Justin fight get Cecily out of the way. Poor Cecily. She's, I love the king. Justin's dad reminds me so much of Zelda's dad, where he's just happy-go-lucky. I love Zelda's dad. He's a lot of fun. And when I was laid up, I watched I'll say this and then we'll get back to it because it's a little off track. But I bought the Legend of Zelda series, the 13 episodes, and when I was laid up, I watched the series and watching watching the entire series and seeing her dad. My favorite is still the water park episode. That has been my favorite forever. And everything. I wish they had put her dad in more. I'm sure that if the series had gone further, he was probably going to be in there a lot more often. But yeah, I love the dad. And yeah, Justin's dad. It was almost like that was a thing in the 80s. And of course, this is early 90s. But it was like a cartoon dad was just going to be goofy. And I don't like Goofy. Pete wasn't so much. But anyway, let's keep going.
We'll do at my command. Hugo!
His name is Hugo. Did we know that before?
It's time to put those 8 arms of yours to work.
At your service.
Listen closely.
I don't think they ever said his name before. So the octopus's name is Hugo.
You're never gonna catch me that way, Marina. You're way too slow. Is that so? We'll just see about that. I'll catch up with you in no time. That's what you think. Come on, Slowpoke. If she can hide, I can too. I'll have to wait for her to catch up as usual. Huh?
I don't think they understand hide and seek.
She should be leaving by now.
It went from tag to hide and seek. What are they playing?
Marina! Marina!
Oh dear.
You really shouldn't swim so fast, Bobo.
I'm sorry, but I had to get here right away. Because I overheard Hedwig tell Dudley where she's hidden the golden tablet.
Oh, where is it?
In the Valley of the Volcanoes. It's in a big cave, but it's right next to the most active volcano in the valley.
Phew, it sounds like a dangerous place.
Hedwig said that's exactly why she hid it there. Because she doesn't think Marina or Justin will dare to go near it.
Well done, Bobo. Thank you. What are we waiting
Of
for?
course.
Let's go find it. Minnie, first we gotta find Justin. Silly me, I was so excited I forgot all about
How do you forget about Justin?
to the Valley of the Volcanoes.
I wish I were as eager as you are, but
Oh,
I think
poor
it's kind of
Bobo.
scary.
I would think they wouldn't do that on a balcony.
Doesn't look like they'll ever stop, but I can fix that.
She's not going to scream, is she? I sure hope not.
Hello there.
Well fought, my son. You've learned a great deal. Someday you'll beat me, but no time soon, I hope.
They say you're the best, Father.
You mustn't believe everything you hear, Justin. The compliments paid to a king by his underlings are as meaningless
Oh my
as
gosh.
newborn babes. Though, of course, in this case, they're right.
King Charles is so certain that he's the better fencer, but we both know if I hadn't distracted you, he wouldn't have had a chance.
Winnie. Did you come because you have a message from Marina? Is she all right?
Oh, she's fine. And wait till you hear the message I have for you. It's so exciting.
Are you sure, Winnie? That's Hedwig's most closely guarded secret.
Nobody saw the seahorse flying around? And King Charles didn't hear her say hello there. There was that one episode where they were trying to find Justin. He had gone, um, I think that was when, I think I'm blending two episodes in my brain right now. But anyway, that was the one where Justin was gone anyway. And Winnie ended up in the castle in some way or another. No, I am uh blending. I think it was Marina was in there and but I think Winnie was with her. Either way, I'll have to go back and look because I was sure that Winnie was in there because Chauncey saw her and Chauncey had to cover up. So and but so there have been shenanigans that have happened with Winnie in the castle. It's like Justin's parents are just again, it's for kids and kids laugh and giggle at it and everything. But of course the adult perspective is like, really? You, you didn't see that. And yeah, I think I'm blending. And because I know there's that one where Justin was gone and I got to calculate this in my brain real quick. Justin was gone and Marina, she was hanging by that tree. And then she also went into his room, got that handful of gold, went to the stable to make sure that she could have that horse. And I I'm wanting to say that that's the same one where he got captured by Guntar and Guntar had this particular tablet and was going to melt it down. And anyway, I could be wrong on all of that, but it seems like Winnie was there. Okay. So I just had to get all of that. And anyway, let's continue. You're gonna go in there?
Well, it's now or never. Is everyone all set?
Remember, we all must be careful. Those volcanoes are totally unpredictable, and if you happen to be
Uh-huh.
somewhere for one while it erupts, you're done for.
We'll stay as far away from them as we can, except for the most active one where the cave is. There.
It's angry.
That's the one Hedwig must have been talking about. Let's go!
Oh.
What's that? Winnie, did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. You worry too
I
much.
bet it's Hugo. Yep, I was right. It's Hugo.
Just a little closer.
Trap did he put in?
We'd better hurry. If we don't find the golden tablet within an hour, Justin's magic potion will wear off, and he won't be able to breathe underwater.
Yes, I know. But for safety's sake, we have to be cautious and go slowly.
Throw caution to the wind is
Wow.
my motto. I'll go on ahead and scout around. Winnie, be careful! Like I always say, Marina, you worry too much. A mirror! Now isn't that odd? What would anyone put a mirror way out here in the ocean for?
Winnie!
There you go.
Look again!
Oh, come to think of it... Actually, it looks like a giant octopus.
Okay, two things. This happens in a lot of cartoons. I've talked about it before. Okay. So she hit his eyeball, and the time that it took for her to actually look at him and realize that it was an octopus, realize that it was Hugo the octopus, and he's just sitting there. He could have coiled one of his arms around her and nabbed her. Didn't do that. Second thing is that she's got that sonic screech. She didn't use that. Instead, she's trying to, why are you upsetting me? Yeah, because we see this a lot where a character will run into another character. I believe that famous Bugs Bunny cartoon with oh shoot, the orange monster. I know the orange monster has a name now, but I can't think of the name off the top of my head. You know, where he ends up messing with him and saying monsters live interesting lives. But when he first meets, and you see this in a lot of the Looney Tunes cartoons, by the way, when they first meet up and he stands there and they do the whole thing of like uh moving their hands along and all of this and just, oh, you're not, you're run. Yeah, a lot of the Looney Tunes cartoons do that. And it seems like a few of the Disney short cartoons do that too with Mickey and Donald and Goofy. A lot of times they do the same thing. And like I know that the Chip and Dale ones do it, where Chip and Dale are messing with Pluto and they think that they've gotten away and then they realize that it's it's Pluto or Donald. Donald is the other one that they mess with a lot. And because Mickey doesn't care. Mickey thinks they're cute. Yeah, the Christmas we used to have a bunch of those specials taped off the TV, and because they used to do a lot of specials for holidays, and they did a really cool Christmas special. Disney Channel used to, and they would show all those old Christmas cartoons, and the Christmas tree was one of my favorites when I was a kid. So anyway, let's keep going. Oh, now you're moving fast. That should have burned them.
He's catching up.
You're slow as a sea slug. Can't catch me. Come on, you big
Just
whoop. Catch
scream.
me if you can. Come on, tough guy. Let's see what you can do. Winnie, that volcano might erupt any second. That's the whole idea. Come on and get me. I'm right here.
There we go.
Bye.
Uh,
Winnie, you're wonderful. I've got to admit it. You're right.
Yes, you have every right right to be proud of what you did today, and I'll never forget it was Winnie the Seahorse who saved us.
Bobo, are you all right? Sure. Then while we continue searching for the golden tablet, you go back to Hedwig's palace and keep an eye on her.
I'd be happy to, Marina.
Come on, let's go.
Justin, there are only 20 minutes left. After that, you won't be able to breathe underwater. We'll have to hurry.
They're using that scene a lot.
Searching a different area. Good idea. That'll save us time. But how will we find each other again?
We'll meet back there in 10 minutes.
Oh, there's the cave.
I think I found it. Marina! Bobo! Winnie, over here!
Oh,
This must be the place.
Oh, dear.
don't go! But I must. Listen to me, Marina. That blue-skin monster is called a gargoyle, and this cave is full of skeletons. Whoever goes in there never comes out. Oh.
That, okay. Good heavens. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. They've used that before. They, this character has been used before. Well, what episode was that? Because there was that particular episode where um Ridley, he went down and he was changed into a monster. And that was the face that was used to scare off Hedwig. That was one of the first episodes that we saw. It was a monster face. I mean, it was like a Frankenstein monster face. This isn't a gargoyle. Well, I guess in the sea they wouldn't know the difference. But this is that one. If you remember, because I know Ridley is changed into different things all the time. He was changed into a dinosaur, and he was changed into other things to help save Marina and all of that. But I clearly remember where he was changed into that particular face to scare off Hedwig. It's the face. Oh, golly. They reused a character. Hey, why not? Why not? But no, I wouldn't call it a gargoyle. Me personally, I wouldn't call it a gargoyle. And how did he end up down here? This particular monster, I wonder. There's a backstory I want. I wonder if they tell it. I hope so. All right, let's keep going.
I've got to do something. Justin's in terrible danger. Wait, right now he's not in danger. They haven't played any games yet. Games?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The gargoyle loves to play games, and he's got nobody to play with except his victims. So as long as Justin can keep him entertained, he'll be perfectly safe. But Justin's
Yeah.
time is running out. Yes, but I think I know how to save him. Just promise me you won't go into the cave until I get back. What are you up to now? I don't have time to explain, but the one who's going to rescue Justin is Hedwig herself. See you later. Be careful, Winnie.
Okay.
You pea-brained, ink-bladdered nincompoop Ninny! Do you think that perfect opportunities to capture the little mermaid and a prince come along every day? You've ruined my most brilliant scheme!
He's already injured. Come on, now I feel sorry for Hugo.
Clownfish comes back, I won't let him get away. This time I'm ready for him.
Bobo! Where are you, Bobo?
It's that pest of seahorse. What's she doing here?
Go get him.
Bobo, you gotta help us! Justin's trapped in the gargoyle's cave! Time is running out! We've gotta get Justin out of here before the gargoyle decides to do something terrible! Yoo-hoo! Where are you?
Oh, so the prince is in the gargoyle's cave. I'd better tell Hedwig about
Do
this
it.
right away.
That should do the trick.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, where's Winnie? Justin's potion won't work much longer. Oh! What could they be doing in there? I can't see them. It's too dark.
Don't go in there. I see this is more of a troll.
I like this game of yours. What's it called?
Fencing.
You're a very good playmate, and I like this game a lot. So I'll keep you here forever.
Thanks for the invitation.
The gargoyle's cave? I must rescue him at once.
What?
Fool, don't you understand? The prince is of no use to me unless he's alive and in my power. And then Anselm will have to give me what I want.
Yeah, about that. Um, oh, the amulet. He has the amulet. That's right. But how is trapping them going to get the amulet? Because she tried that before in the last episode. So Ansem is smarter to it. I mean, he's smart to it anyway, that she wants that because we saw the backstory. He explained the backstory already that she wanted all this power and that's why she's in the ocean now. She's cursed to be down there. And um I don't think this is going to, I mean, like, okay, I will give her credit for thinking that it's going to work. Okay. I'm giving her credit here because to be quite honest, it's building up to it. The kids want that tablet so badly that they did go to the volcano area. And but as for Ansem, I think that part isn't going to work. I really don't think, yes, he cares a lot for the kids, but I really don't think that he's going to hand over an amulet that he knows is not going to be a good thing in her hands. Yeah. And but I do give her credit for thinking that it's going to work because it's almost there. But but yeah, it won't work if Justin is in the hands of this gargoyle. But he does the character seems more like a troll uh character, a fairy tale troll and than a gargoyle. Unless he is made of stone. But they haven't really established this character. How did he get down there? I want to know that. I don't know, maybe we'll see him again, and I hope so. I kind of like this character. Anyway, let's keep going.
Manta will take me there.
Manta.
Soon the amulet of power will belong to
We're
me.
actually getting the names of these characters now because
It
I
worked.
don't
Just
remember
keep
hearing
going.
that the octopus's name was
To
Hugo.
the gargoyle's cave.
Have a nice trip.
This is going to be so much fun. It
I thought
certainly is.
the manta ray had a different name though.
I have to get there before
Maybe that's just me.
I've got to find Marina. Marina! Oh, Winnie, follow me. What's going on? Listen, Hedwig's on her way. You've got to stay out of sight.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the sharks. The sharks had names, and I'm wanting to put those in with manta.
Here it is, the cave of the gargoyle.
The potion will lose its power any minute now.
Oh boy. This is going to be a close call.
Now I'm gonna get ya. Take that.
Stop this nonsense at once!
Hedwig!
You talking to me?
I want your playmate. Sorry to spoil your fun, but he's coming with me.
She stays here.
Oh, is that so? Well, we'll just see about that. There's more.
Oh, angering him isn't going to work. That might.
The golden tablet was the perfect bait to trap you. You can't escape.
Are you saying this was all a trick, Hedwig? The golden tablet was never hidden here?
Oh, my, what a bright young man.
Come here, you ugly witch.
Whoa.
Just 'cause you're too lazy to find your own playmates doesn't mean you can have mine.
How dare you?
Wow.
Do you know who you're dealing with? The prince belongs to me. Stop him, you idiot! He's getting away.
Where do you think you're going? We haven't finished our game yet.
If he catches me now, I'm finished.
Oh boy. Oh dear. She's getting motion sickness.
The potion's losing its power.
Hurry, Justin! Just a little further.
Time's run out. I can't breathe.
Justin's hurt.
Now I got ya.
Oh, he isn't breathing. Quickly,
Get
Marina.
out of there.
Get him up to the surface right away. Right.
Oh my gosh. Don't talk about it. Just get him out of it. Oh, that drives me nuts. Every time. Good heavens. It's like, oh, we better get him to the surface. Yeah, you better, or he will die. Oh, oh. Why do you do this to me? And I feel sorry for Hedwig here because she was getting massive motion. Oh, yes, I feel sorry for her in that sense. Oh, good heavens. But man, I gotta say, the gargoyle character was basically saying to Hedwig what everybody was thinking. Okay, they never say it to her face. He just slammed her with it. And it's, it's like she needed to hear it. She Yes, she needed to hear it. And just because you're too lazy doesn't mean. Oh, I really hope we see this character again. I don't want it to be the last time. The first and last time. I it makes me sad when there are those particular characters that they introduce into a cartoon like this, and you only see them once. And it's like they're a good character. But why like the one with Legend of Zelda where it was the character that had the unicorn. I would have loved to see her again. Now again, that was only 13 episodes. But and maybe wanted to bring her back. That would have been great. And the White Prince, we didn't need to see him again. He was no, he's just a one episode type of character. But like in Gummy Bears, I remember there was a an episode where one of the gummy bears decided that he didn't want to be a part of the family anymore, and he decided to run away. And I think that was Tubby. Excuse me. And Tubby left the treehouse and was wandering around, and there was a woman who took him in. It turned out that the woman was blind, and I liked that. I absolutely loved that. But you never saw her again. It was like, why would you introduce that character once? Yeah, because then you have these characters like in, in the original DuckTales, the one that I grew up with. You had Fenton Crackshell who became Gizmo Duck, and his mom, Crackshell, who she has her feathers and curlers. She's always in a robe and everything. She's got the lipstick on and all this stuff. And it's obvious that she's sitting in front of the TV watching soap operas or the news. I knew so many women like that when I was growing up. My with the slippers on and everything, with the coffee mug and and maybe a cigarette. So many women were like that. I'm not even joking. I mean, like, again, I grew up in a cul-de-sac, saw several women like that, several moms that were like, yeah. There was a friend of mine, my childhood friend, and the neighborhood that she lived in. I would go and spend the night, wake up, and there were these moms that would come out to get the mail or the paper or whatever. Again, because we'd be outside, you know, in their front yard, in my friend's front yard, and these women would be out there mingling with each other, and they like these relatable characters. So those characters would show up all the time. It was the other character. Why didn't you bring the blind woman back? I don't understand. Why couldn't she be a regular that would show up again? I- I- It's, the lady, the warrior lady that had the yeah. Of course, again, that was only 13 episodes, but yeah. I hope we see this guy again. I really do. And because I want to know more about him. How did he end up down here? What happened here? Was this like are there others like him? And he was like an outcast or something. Because this isn't a gargoyle. Or I don't know, maybe how a gargoyle. I shouldn't say that because in other cultures, gargoyles look different. So I guess, yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
So, you're a coward? Well, go on, who needs you? Gee whiz, I'm gonna miss that young fella. He sure was a lot of fun. Of course, on the other hand, I still got you.
Oh no!
It's time to play.
Oh, what happened? Where am I?
We're gonna have lots of fun.
Fun? What do you mean?
I know all sorts of fun games we can play together.
Games? Games? Are you out of your mind? I'm Hedwig, Queen of the Underwater Dominions. You don't. I don't have time to play games. I have a kingdom to run, evil schemes to carry out, people to manipulate.
When did
I
she
must
become
stop this
queen?
blue-skinned brat. I have work to do. Minions to command, mortals to corrupt, frauds to perpetrate. Don't you understand? I have a full-time job.
Full-time job. Okay. This is the first I've heard that she's queen.
I'm sorry we didn't find the golden tablet, Justin, but you're safe now, and that's all that matters.
But one day we will find it, Marina, and then we'll be able to stay together always.
I'm sorry for the gargoyle. He really wanted you to stay.
You could always go back and pay him a visit. I'm sure he's got a spare room or two.
Say, maybe I should go back. Then all I'd ever have to do is play.
Yeah.
I have responsibilities. People to persecute, populations to oppress, do-gooders to deceive, not to mention wronging the righteous, rewarding the wicked, petty theft, larceny, and tax evasion.
Tax evasion! See it? When you actually hear the stuff that she's talking about, she talks about how she's queen and she has all these responsibilities and everything. She just said that she has to do tax evasion. That's how they got Al Capone. Oh, Hedwig. Oh my gosh. I didn't know queens did that. Of course, I don't know much about royalty, so yeah, I don't want to make a thing about it or anything. I mean, this is just a cartoon. There is a SpongeBob episode, the one where they pop the balloon, and I can't believe I remember this, but the one where they pop the balloon and they're talking about they don't know that it's free balloon day, and he's like SpongeBob's like, we have to confess, and he's like, this isn't some mail fraud scheme. We popped a balloon. Patrick's something else. I love Patrick. Oh my gosh. And it's, it cracks me up because, and then we'll close up because the voice actor for Patrick is the guy who played Dauber in Coach. I watched the show Coach when I was younger. I watched it with my family all the time. I remember watching that. And then when I found out the voice actor for Patrick was the same guy who played Dauber, I was like, you gotta be kidding. My mind was blown the same way as when Boondock Saints came out, and I was like, I know that old fella. I know that, yeah, it's the same guy who was in Fraggle Rock. When childhood meets adulthood. Anyway, so this is episode 13. I'll close up here.